Go live. Alright, hi y'all! Okay, so we're going to be doing the lady today. Okay, so we have a lot of prep work we have to do on her before we decorate her. I mean, really, it's part of the decorating. But I'm going to take all of the tags that we use today. I'm going to put them in my pocket, and then I will go and list them out. So she came from Sims Pottery, my wholesaler. And she has angel wings. Now, I want you to see, it's just cardboard that was cut out, and they added feathers on it, and some, you know, one of those little feather boas. It is looking kind of sad, so I have some feathers on order that I'm just going to kind of add in, just to, you know, give her a little bit more. I've had her for a couple of years, if you could tell. She's looking a little sad. Alright, so we're going to work on her wings later. But you can make those. All they did was take cardboard and glue the feathers on it. I know for sure we're not using this. Whoop. So we're going to take her little bow off. Okay. And I know I want to leave this on, but I want to put lights behind her. So we're going to take her little outfit down. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to add lights on her chest area. And then we're going to add lights and garland on the bottom. Okay. So how y'all doing today? Alright, here we go. So all I did was get some mini lights. Okay. Nothing exciting. Just regular mini lights in white. I didn't want it to be in green because there isn't anything on her that's green. So we're doing navy blue and the silver, so white works well. Okay. And we're probably going to put her up on something so you can see her a little better when we get there. Now, see, this is what we're working on right here. Okay, so I can zoom in on the parts that we're working on. Okay. All right. So, a very important point. When you're working on something like this, you want to make sure you know where the plug is. So, I'm going to take the plug and I'm going to go down her neck. All right. This is going to be the not fun part. But I want to kind of have it hanging down there because I want to connect them all so that I can use the lights to turn on one whole piece. I don't want to have to, you know, do several. Alright, so what I'm going to do is kind of put them all down through the neck. Let's see. Okay. And then we'll kind of start pulling them back up. Alright. Just drop it in there. Alright, now I'm going to grab it. I want about, let's say, I probably could have put it in this side. I want about this long to go down so that I can make sure that we're going to have enough to tie on. Hold on, I'm going to get smaller zip ties. I have a bunch of big zip ties, but I don't think we need the big ones. I think we need the small ones. Okay. Yeah, So she came exactly like you saw. She has this tinsel, but what I want you to see, let me zoom this down a little. There's kind of a spot in between each layer, and that's where we're going to put our garland. Because as you can see, she's really pretty, but she's not very full. So we really want her to be pretty full. Okay, so I'm going to zip tie this light in place because I want it to stay where I can reach it. Okay, there we go. This is kind of the not fun part, but very important. She's going to look a lot better if we make sure that she has lots of lights on her. These little mini lights are super cheap. Hi. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is go around, and I'm going to kind of tuck it down underneath her little shirt here, because I really want her to be lit all the way from the top to the bottom. Let's see. So she comes up to about right here, her little shirt. So I'm going to first thing we're going to do is kind of go around like this, and occasionally we're going to grab a zip tie and we're going to tie it on. You're going to be much better off if you do this because it'll keep the lights in place. Okay, like maybe one on each side, especially with this metal frame. Okay, there we go. All right. It's going to be especially important as we get up here in her chest area. She needs a little, she needs a little support up here. So we're going to give her some. And one thing I'm going to do is make sure that my zip tie ends are facing inward, so it's not going to create any lumps on her shirt. Okay. Let's go around here. All right, couple more zip ties. Okay. One in the back. I'm kind of using this bar here, but not pulling it all the way up tight. Okay. Like this. All right. So we'll do this level. So how are y'all this afternoon? Y'all doing okay? Have any of you started your Thanksgiving holiday yet? I want to go around her arms like this. Let's get zip tie up here. Just like that. Plop that in there. Okay. Okay. There we go. Push that inside. So when you're doing this, you might want to certainly tie it tight, but leave a little room in case you ever need to come in and replace these lights. Because if you tie it super tight, you're going to have a really hard time getting that zip tie off without cutting the lights. So just keep that in mind, because it will it will be a pain if you have to change it out. So I always leave a little bit of room to make sure I can do that. Okay. Just something I've learned over the years. Very important. Alright, so we used 2, 4, 6, about 8 zip ties on the top. Alright. So I'm pretty good with the top. Let's see if I can, I don't know if I have enough room to plug her in or not. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. Alright. There we go. Okay. We're going to put her top back on. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. And we can tuck these lights in. And if we need to, we'll zip tie them. Okay. Push them down. I think we need one extra zip tie here, just to keep them from coming too high. Okay. There we go. Like that. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about this one in the back because we're probably going to put some, we're going to have her wings back there. So remember, her wings are going to cover part of that. Okay. Like that. So we're not going to see those lights in the back. Alright. So we've gotten lights on top. Just kind of push that in. I like it because it already comes with this nice little shirt up top. Alright, so let's kind of go down on the midsection. Now, here's her little instructions. She does not come lit. Remember, Holly Berry last year, she had lights. But unfortunately, the lady, who does not have a name yet, maybe we'll call her Midnight Lady because we're going to be putting some seriously dark blue on her. Huh? Lady in blue? Okay. Bree says lady in blue. Alright. Another tip. Always check your lights before you start them. You can also use these little wire pieces. I like zip ties because I don't have to worry about them coming off. But you can leave part of it tied while you're working. Sometimes that helps. Alright. This is like lighting a tree, but not quite as bad. Alright, so what I'm going to do, pull her tinsel up. I'm going to reach in here. I'm going to find that piece that we left dangling. And we're going to plug into that. Okay, push it right back in. And I want this to go down. So remember, what we're doing is we're setting it up for being able to plug it in from the bottom. So, I want a little bit to go down. And then, let's put some of these in my pocket. Alright, so we're going to start off with a zip tie. Kind of up top. See how she has this wire frame. So we're going to come to the top of the wire frame. And we're going to zip tie it in. Okay. And what I'm going to do is just kind of pull it up come across, zip tie it at the corners. I'm not worried about this not coming down right because it will. It is tinsel. Okay, another zip tie. Very, very helpful to zip tie these in place. Okay, there's another tag. Oh, it's the sections. I got the only one they had a couple years ago, so mine had been out on display. Alright, so I'm going to come around back, grab the lights, keep coming around. So I'm just pulling up her skirt. That's what this is, right? Her skirt. As we go, zip tie. So all the way around at the top. Then when I get back to where we started, I will start to go down to the next row. The thing about lights is you have to really kind of add a lot or you're not going to see them. Like especially if you're going to be adding things onto it. So now I can just turn her. Another zip tie. Whoops. Was all I had. Okay. Another reason why you need an apron. Keep stuff in your pocket. Very helpful. Alright, did y'all enjoy Susan's lady? Ours is going to look a lot different. But that's what we want, right? We want it to look different so you can see different ways. Alright, so now we're going to go kind of in the middle. I am pushing those zip tie pieces in the middle. Yeah, I'm out again. Alright. Put that in the middle pocket. Alright. We did get lots of lights just in case, as I wasn't sure how many I was going to have to use. There it is. Okay. Alright. And I'm going to leave her tinsel up because after we get this row of lights on, we're going to go ahead and put on our garland. So we can kind of work as we go down. Just makes it a little easier. So we're kind of doubling up the lights here. Let's see, how many lights do I have? A lot. I have plenty. Okay. So this whole strand is going on this top row. Okay. And I'm going to put the little thing in there. I am recording. Actually, I'm live.
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
Oh, now everybody knows
I didn't even hear what you said, so. We didn't really hear what she said, y'all. Okay. This is the garland. All right. Now, this is a 9-foot garland. Alrighty. Let's see, how do we undo this thing? It is really tucked up tight. Now, this is what I want to show you. It has little bits of glitter on the ends. Okay? I'm going to take this piece right here. I'm going to go around the back. So let's turn her. Okay? And up at the top, here, in the back, I'm going to tie this to this metal frame. Okay. So that's where we're going to start it. Okay. Push that in there. So we have 3 of these. I don't know if we'll use the whole piece on the middle or not, but let's take out a light. You see what a pretty contrast that is? Okay. All right. Let's see. Make sure our lights work. Yep. Okay. Where did that plug go? Hold on, I gotta figure out where I put. Oh, it's in the back. Yep, it's in the back. I forgot we were in the back. All right, there it is. Okay. All right, so there's that. All right. So now what we're gonna do with these lights, y'all still see okay? Is we're gonna wrap these around this garland. Okay? Alrighty. And I'm not gonna worry about fluffing this out right this second because I want to get it up. These are really pretty projects, but they are long. They take a while. So, one thing you've got to have is a lot of patience. Okay. So I'm leaving the second half of this kind of still wired up. So it makes it a little bit easier for me to handle. Okay. I think we probably will use the whole thing in the middle. Well, we're certainly going to use the lights because it's just going to make it easier. But we'll see. We'll see. I should have shaken it out first. Maybe we'll do that with the next one. If y'all didn't get to see me fluff out that garland the other day, Saturday. Okay. so let's start wrapping it. So I want to see how much it adds. Yeah, I think we are going to need to go around twice. All right. So I'm going to use my zip tie. Tie it up towards the top. So you see, this is how you give these a lot more body. Now, if you want to make yours from scratch, what you do is you get a tomato cage. First you get a mannequin form, and then you get a tomato cage and you put it at the bottom and you add these garlands on as you go. And that is how you make these from scratch. Just something we talked about last year. Okay, I'm going to zip tie again. You could use the evergreen pieces, but honestly, I just think it works out better if you use the zip ties. It's going to hold it on there. And then if you are going to move it, so we're going to take this to my craft fair. So when I get ready to move it, I'm not going to have to worry about these things coming loose because they're going to stay on there. All right. So let's continue on with our lights. And then we'll go around some more. Okay. All I'm kind of doing is kind of just opening it up a little. This. Okay. Y'all see what I'm doing? Let me open this up a little bit more. Okay. All right. This part apart. Okay. So we are really lighting her up because she's going to have elements and dark elements on her. And so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to see lights. So we really want to light her up well. Okay. All right. Yeah. So all the way around. Okay. Just kind of re-wrapping around. All right, there we go. All right, so let's zip tie this on. So we're going to go same area. My little thing is falling. There it is. Okay, there it goes. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? Bree. Bree.
Yes.
Can you come here for a second, please?
I will. What you need?
Can you just hold her
I can hold her.
so I can
Where am
tie
I
her?
holding? In the back.
Just
or-
kind of keep her in place. This is Bree. This is Brianna. I'm trying to find a good spot to tie her up. There. And she was moving on me. And then this thing was falling.
Because all the signs she does, she did them in the wrong size. And now she's trying to change them. And it keeps messing with her designs.
I could probably fix them.
Sorry, Casey.
I could probably fix them, Casey. Send them to me. All right. Oh my God, how pretty is this?
Why do you have that?
Zip tying it
I know. I was looking like where you had the light.
everywhere. We have lights everywhere.
If you just
Don't
kept
we all?
that and kept that like that and like cut this down here like the wire part, ballerina.
Yes, ballerina. There you go, y'all. New idea. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Oh my gosh, how pretty is this? I need my bigger zip tie. Hold on. Let me go over here and get some. They're saying hello, Bree.
You're like, they're saying hello, Bree, and I like looked up and I waved at the camera on the Zoom with Casey.
I don't think they can see you in there, girl. Y'all, I have the best employees on the planet. Let me just brag a minute. They are awesome. They're awesome. All of them are awesome. I appreciate every single one. Okay. So I switched to my bigger zip tie because it's thicker up here. Okay. Stick that back down in there. All right. Now, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Let me see.
What is that called?
What?
That thing. Did you
This?
move? Yeah.
It's a backdrop stand. All right, so now we're gonna tuck her down. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna kind of fluff. We might need to put another little zip tie in. Keep it from coming out too far. All right.
The blue background with the banner.
There we go. What are we thinking so far? Let me pull y'all down a little bit. There we go. Look at this, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's like a skirt. Oh my gosh. I love this a lot. Oh, she's so pretty even without putting anything on her. Okay. Look at this. Y'all, I know I'm getting excited. I can't help myself. This is so pretty. Oh, look at that. What do we think? I love this. You used an entire black garland in the first layer. Yes, I did. Yep, I'll probably use one at each level to, okay, kind of tucking the lights back in there. All right, so I do have 3 garlands because I expected I would probably have to use all 3. I'm not going to put one under the bottom. So I'm going to put one here, and one there. The bottom is just going to have the silver. Okay. All right, now, let's see. What can we set her on? How about... we move this stuff? Are y'all curious what we're doing tonight? I can give you a little peek of what we're doing tonight too. Okay. Get this out. Probably should have put this in the tree. Hold on. I'm a coming. There we go. Okay. Hi, little girl. All right. Clean out this little bucket. We're going to put her in here, on top of here. right. Okay. See if we can get her up on there. Otherwise, I might be sitting on the ground and y'all watch me on the ground. Let's see. All right. And don't worry, I had a hold of her. I wasn't going to let her fall. All right. Look how pretty she is. So she is going to need to be fluffed. All right. So we're going to pull up this. Okay. This is how I pictured it in my mind, so I'm excited, y'all, because do you ever do things and they don't really look like you thought they would? This one looks like I thought it would. So I'm excited. Okay. Alright. So we got our lights. I'm going to start with her base. Let's test our lights. Yep, they're good. Alrighty. Let's get a good pile of zip ties. Alright. So we're going to take this piece. We're going to find that middle piece. Plug it in. Okay. Drop it back. Alright, then I'll zip tie it to this frame here. The frame is the same all the way down, so she's just kind of has this frame. Now in the middle, the frame is more like a drop waist. It's very thin. Oops, that's why I can't get it to work. I had it backwards. Okay, there we go. So, we're just going to start doing our lights around. Okay. There's not a whole lot to zip tie to in the middle, so we're just going to kind of go around and around. Hi.
Hey, she's tipping.
I know. But I'm holding as I go. Because I may have to just put it on the floor and sit on the floor.
She's a little bottom heavy, that girl.
She is. Okay, so I have really gone around several times. Sorry, I had the thing in my mouth. I'm going to drop this down, and we're going to use this in between this second and third layer. When we get to that, see, they're little chains in between the first and the second. You can. It just has little hooks here. Y'all, there's little hooks.
Oh, so you really could make a ballerina.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. I wonder. Sorry if I make y'all dizzy. I want you to see, okay? You see that? That little chain right there is how she's suspended in the middle, and it has this little loop. Alright. Hopefully I didn't make y'all too dizzy. Just wanted y'all to see what it looks like there. Alright. Now, you know what we could do? We could use those lights for the garland. Because I don't think we'll need as many as we needed up top. Maybe we'll do that. Aw.
She's like, get off.
Rhea's loving on the puppies. I think that's what we'll do. So let's use the rest of those lights. Oh, Bree, come here. I need your help for a minute. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Let's see.
I'm a holder.
This is what, no. Hold the other end. And you're going to shake vigorously. Get a good grip on it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, don't hit her, though. Perfect! Yay!
Well, that's one way to do it.
Y'all, it works. I'm telling you, it works. So that's how you fluff a garland, y'all. If you've ever wondered how to fluff a garland, that's
Not
it.
in my lifetime, but I'm sure there would come a point in my lifetime.
Well, you keep working here, you're going to learn how to decorate stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I learned what flocked meant and everything.
Yeah. You learned what flocked meant.
And scabs.
Yeah. Trying to get that. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to use this on the garland. Isn't that pretty?
It is, and they even got little things on it that tell you what section it is.
Yeah, I know.
They're really considerate over there, so.
Yeah. Although mine was already put together, so.
Oh, so some people had to put theirs together.
Kathy had to put, I think Susan had to put hers together. Kathy had to put hers together. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked that.
Alright. That was funny. I'm going to actually zip tie this up to the upper part of the frame because remember on this bottom part it just has chains. So I really want it to be zip tied to something pretty sturdy. So I'm going to grab this frame up here. I say I'm going to grab this frame up here. I think I need a longer zip tie. That's what it is. Can I do this? There it is. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going up to this frame. And I'm going to go right down through it. Okay. It's a little difficult to get to, but I'm going to do it because I want to make sure she's secure. Alright, so let's talk about this in reference to craft fairs. When you go to a craft fair, the best thing to do is to have at least one outstanding showstopper. So something that's going to get people to stop and come look at your stuff. Now, you don't have to sell your showstopper. You can consider it an investment. Of course, you know, if you make it to take to shows, it is tax deductible because it is an advertising piece, right? A sample of what you do. So it's good to show them kind of one of the things that's your best. Because then if they don't see something they like, they still may have you do something extra. I will tell you that oftentimes when I go to this show, they ask me to come and decorate their home. Now, I personally don't do that just because honestly, I don't have time, but I do get asked every year when I go to these shows to do that. So it's a great source of revenue to do things like that. So just a little tip there. Okay. I I know she's kind of swaying, but she's sturdier than she looks. Right? And if she starts to fall, I'll catch her. Don't think we'll need the entire garland on the second half, but we'll see. Okay. We may not. And because on this second layer, all they have are the chains, I'm only gonna zip tie it in a few places, but it'll still hold it in place. Sorry if I went out of camera. Just fighting with lights here. Gets caught on these little tinsel pieces. Just okay. Well, maybe we also need to use the whole piece. That's how much lights we have. Here we go. All right. Whoops, I didn't move you, did I? Okay. So, gotta make sure that we go. Oops. And I think I'm gonna have to put it together on the floor because it's not gonna work on that box. All right. So hold on. All right. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Yeah. All right. So what I want to do is tie it kind of up top like we did the last one. Okay.
I'm sending Lee stuff out the floor.
Thank you. So I'll go up to this frame on the second. Okay. And I'm going to tie that in. I'm just tying it with zip ties. Nothing special. Same thing we did on the top. Okay. There. Alright, so let's turn her around. Okay. Alrighty. And I want to make sure that I have these silver pieces above. Top layer is going to be the easiest. And the bottom layers, of course, are going to be a pain. But we wouldn't expect anything less, right? Alright. So turn it around. Okay. Pull these up. Just like that. There we go. Hold on. Alrighty. And don't worry, I'm holding on to her. So, she may stumble a little bit, but she isn't going to fall. Okay. And I am taking 2 zip ties and putting them together to get this through that frame at the top. The piece above it so that I can. Where are you going? It's not over. It's okay, Bella. It's just the post office, or I mean UPS. There we go. She will wobble a little bit when I turn her around. But I've got my foot on her her little thing here. Okay. Okay. Would it help y'all if maybe I should move the camera a little bit? Let me see. Right there. Okay, there we go. Now you can see what I'm doing a little better. Okay, so I just go up through this top frame. There's a little metal frame in between each layer, and then I just grab the garland and I zip tie it in. You see why this is in 2 parts, y'all? It's a process. There we go. Okay, make sure all of our silver's here. Yes. Did I miss any pieces? No. Okay. Let's pull these up. So I come in, pull all of the silver pieces up. Oh. Okay. All right. So we're back around where we started, so I'm going to tie one more place. Okay. Whoops. Wrong way. Okay. This way I can just make sure it's secure. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, okay. So I'm just going to come around occasionally, zip tying it to the top. Because this top part has a frame. So when we go to this next one, there is an actual metal frame that these silver pieces are tied into. And so that's what we'll tie on to. There we go. All right. Okay. This is so pretty. Hi, Bella. Oh, you're tired? I'm sorry if I can't see if any of y'all's questions. I can't really see my iPad from here. But we're about done with this layer. And then I will get up and see if there's any questions I missed. Okay. I absolutely love silver and navy blue together, just like I love gold and navy blue. Okay, one more, we should be done with this layer. Okay, so we're going to finish her on the very last night, just so you know. We're working on her now, but she is gonna be finished. On the last night. Kind of our grand finale. Right? Because she's gonna be fun to decorate. Even though she is not fun to tie in.
Did you call me?
No.
Okay.
I'm fussing at the lady. Alright. There we go. I think I got it in. Alright. Is that my dad? Bree? Brianna? Dad, I'm live. Please don't run the vacuum. Thank you. Oh, Lordy. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're going to start on this third one. Let me get up and get lights and stuff. All right. We'll see if there's any questions that I missed so far. Oh, do you have one you're working on? So she comes with this tinsel, okay? So on her original piece, she just has this tinsel and it just goes down. What we're trying to do is fill her in because she's pretty slim. And we need her to be a lot fuller. Okay. What do I do with my other garland? Oh, it's over there. It's right there in front of me, y'all. Alright, let's get lights. Let's see, how many lights have we used so far? 1, 2, 3. I think we've used 3 so far. 4. Bless you. Bless you. Alright, let me show you a few of the things that we're going to be putting with her. So, this is our ribbon. It's kind of a blue silver. Okay? So we have that. We have... Look at these. How gorgeous is that? Isn't that pretty? We have an ornament string. Okay. We have some silver snowflakes. These are my favorite. Look at this. These are little silver and blue picks. Can you see that? Oh, I know, I'm getting excited again. I need to stop myself. Bree stand at the door laughing at me. Like, this lady's crazy.
No, the velvet, I can't even say the word right.
Poinsettia?
Yeah, they're blurple.
They are blurple.
Okay, I'm making sure it wasn't just me.
Oh yeah.
I thought they were.
They're so blue that they're almost purple. But so is this garland. She says it's blurple. That's cute. I like it.
Well,
But look how pretty it looks.
I
Watch.
guess what's the actual technical name? Indigo? A blue purple?
Yeah. Look.
It's pretty.
Right? That's pretty. Okay, so we got our lights.
I wish we could have made her another top.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a sewer. Are you a sewer?
Negative ghostwriter.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Yeah, we don't do sewing here.
I can hot glue anything though.
Yeah, I could hot glue. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. Alright, so I'm going to start on the bottom. She is going to be gorgeous. I think so. It does look like a ball gown, Mama. That's what I wanted. I wanted it to look like a ball gown. That's exactly what I was going for. And we still have to fluff all this out. But all we have to do to fluff it out, what you think?
I love it.
Pretty.
Oh yeah.
All we have to do to fluff it out is just pull them out like this. That's going to take a long time, and I'm not going to do that while y'all are sitting here, because honestly, that would just be kind of, all I have to do is show you once, and then it's pretty much just that over and over and over. I want this silver to kind of stand on top, almost like it's a part of her gown. So her gown has layers, right? So silver blue. So we'll kind of fluff her all out like this. But you see how thin this layer was? So you could pretty much kind of see through her. That just doesn't work. We have to have something that is really gonna, you know, kind of stand out. Alright, so let's try our lights. So the only thing else we're gonna do is light this layer and put the garland on again, and then we'll do the rest on the last day when we decorate her. Okay, lights work. Oh goodness. Alright, so I'll come through here, grab my lights. So they're pretty close to where I'm at now. See, this layer also just has the chains. So remember, right up here, there's this metal bar. So that is what I'm going to be attaching my garland to, is that metal bar that's right above it. And for the lights, all we're going to do, first we're going to make sure all of this silver is up as much as we can get it. Okay, like this. So I don't know if you can see, but it's just a metal, like, it's just a round circular metal, like almost like a wreath frame, and then it has chains in between the second and the third layer, in between the first and the second and the third. This third layer actually has more of this silver on it. Okay. So what I'm going to do with the lights, there's really nowhere to kind of tie onto because it's just this chain. So I'm just going to put it around. We're going to use half of it to put this around. Okay. And then we'll use the other half on the garland. So I don't want to disturb this chain too much. So I'm just kind of wrapping them around. And then when we put the garland on, it's going to kind of keep them in place because that garland is going to be going through as well. Okay. So we're almost done. So that top part is what you have to spit. It takes more time to do the top than it does. I'm going to need you one more time, Bree. Let me get this little part out, and then we will shake out our next garland. All right, we got to shake a garland out again.
That one?
Yep. Oh, y'all around.
Where do these things start and where does it end?
I know, it's kind of a pain to get it out. Oh, this one feels like it's weird. What is that? Is it like zip tied? No. It's a garland piece. It's just kind of.
Where's the other end of it?
There.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, ready? Hold on. Okay. Perfecto. Thank you. All right. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm turning y'all around so much. All right. But it works. Look, see how it fluffs it all out? So the next time you get your garland out, get you a buddy to fluff it with. All right, so I'm going to go to this top bar. Okay. And then, okay, put this in my pocket. And we'll zip tie this in, and then we're going to do the lights. There we go. Okay, we got our lights here. Okay. So my tree that I got, that's the King of Christmas, it came with these gloves. So after I get this on, I'll come back with my gloves and fluff everything out, because it just kind of protects your hands and your arms from getting scratched, because when you're reaching in there, yeah, it can get rather lovely. Trees are much worse, but yeah. So do y'all like my new studio look? I'm so excited. I love it. I really love it. Okay. The only problem we've had so far is the garland wants to fall off. I'm going to have to get a little better system for the garland, but I think it's just the one command hook I had just doesn't want to work. The other one works great. So I don't know why that one is faulty. But it is. Okay. So just keep doing your lights. And the good thing is, if you do this, and let's say we're going to put all these decorations on it, if you don't glue the decorations in, then you can change them out year to year based on what is popular that year. So that's one thing. Now if I'm making a wreath, I'm going to glue it in. But if I'm doing a garland or a tree like this, I'm not going to glue it in, because I want to be able to change it out as things come in and out of style. Alright, here we go. We got our lights on. Okay. So we got our big zip ties. I'm just going to go over here, put my zip tie through, grab my garland, zip tied in. It's also going to help balance this, because everything is glued in to the frame. If I were to try to glue it, or tape it to these chains, then if the chains come off, then my whole thing is going to kind of fall. So you want to make sure that you are zip tying into a base that is actually stable and metal, if at all possible. Okay, so pull that up, go right in here. Okay, pull all this up. All right, put this in. All the zip ties are pulled to the center. Bree, you don't happen to know where we have an extension cord, do you? Just like a single one?
Did you get anything on your wall about Amazon scary thing?
Where is my phone? You didn't, it's up there, just open it. Okay, so around here, whoops! Whoa. I didn't have my foot on the base. Okay. Right through there. Don't worry, y'all. She's sturdy. She's sturdy because we're making her sturdy. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Apparently this is section A. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, so around again. Hold up. One more time, lady. I know we're making you dizzy, but you're gonna be okay. Okay. So I'm zip tying this right on. Oh, where in my, well, I lost my zip tie in the middle somewhere. Oh, there it is. I was grabbing onto some other zip tie, I think. And I kind of lost it for a second. Okay. Let's get these out. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's one more zip tie, and that's it. We'll be done with the prepping part. How about it? We're going to be done with the prepping part. This is the hard part, y'all. The rest is much easier. I'm going to see if I can get my extension cord down here. Alright. Now I'll still have to fluff her out and fluff the bottom. Okay. So we use 3 garlands. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Hold on. Ow! Well, y'all got a close up of my head, didn't you? No wonder she was falling. Oh, yeah. Okay. There. Now we got her. I smacked myself in the head with the Mevo. That was funny. Alright, here we go. Alright, she's done. It fell on my head.
Didn't fall out, does
No. Thank God.
For mysteries, what season?
You could do Christmas or winter. Winter's probably better. Yeah. Let's move it back a
You
little.
gotta double check.
There. All right.
I heard you say one of your lights was bad.
At home, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, y'all. We got the prepping part done. Bruises and all. Let's see. Let me see. Give me a second. I want to try to see if we can light her up. All right. Where's that plug? Okay, Billy. Ha-ha! There she is. Bree, look. Look at how pretty she is.
Ew.
For some reason, we have a couple that aren't working. I don't know why. They were working when I plugged them in earlier. Just a few.
One might have came loose.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
What color ribbon?
Blue and silver, or blue and white.
Blue and silver.
Okay, y'all. I think we are good to go. We'll have to figure out those. Maybe we'll get pops on that light. I think the rest of them are working. Okay. Woo! All right, y'all. This was fun. Let's see, how long did it take us? It took us, okay, stop calling me person. About an hour and 15 minutes. That's not bad. All right, so on Wednesday, on the last night, we will come through and decorate her. Now, I will come and fluff her out. Other than that, I won't do anything until that last night, and then we're gonna take care of decorating her, and we'll have her all lit up and stuff. So, what y'all think so far? Isn't it pretty? Yeah, I think one probably is loose. I think so. So, the form came from Sims Pottery. And then the Garlands came from Carolina Pottery. But you can get forms like this, not this metal one, but they have forms at Hobby Lobby. They have forms, they have a gold one at Big Lots. Somewhere else I saw them. Where was it? I can't remember. Let me give you a sneak peek of tonight. Let me see if I can get one down without hurting myself. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is what we're going to be working on tonight. So a flocked, and this cute little guy, is he cute? I think he came from Sims. Yeah, he did. But isn't he adorable? So that's what we're doing tonight. All right. So we will be ready to put her together on Wednesday. All right. So thank y'all for joining me. I will see you guys. Ooh, look, I got myself good. I will see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock. Susan will be on at 7 here on YouTube. And then I'll be on at 8. All right. So y'all have a great afternoon, and I will see you guys in a few hours. Okay. Bye, y'all.